Okay, this is Doug and Don Robertson's, one of two of their Class 5 Unlimiteds that they dominated Class 5 in the late 70s. And here's Doug Robertson to tell us a little bit about his car.
Well, as you said, this is one of two cars. This car mainly was run in the High Desert series, the HDRA series. And we had another car that was very similar, but it was set up for a little smoother roads like Mexico. That was a blue car. It was the reverse colors. It was blue and yellow. Obviously, one of our main sponsors was Bilstein, and Bilstein been involved with the off-road community for forever. And I worked for Bilstein for 35 years, and so I'm pretty proud of that relationship. Some of the things that are maybe a little bit different on this car than some of the other Class 5 cars, we incorporated a half windshield because we had the back of the car completely cut out here, as you might be able to see in there. The wheels constantly spinning would cause a lot of turbulation inside the car. So with a full windshield, you couldn't get any air in the car, so it was just a big dust bowl inside the car all the time. So using the half windshield got us a lot of things. We could use a windshield wiper in case there was inclement weather, and we could keep the airflow going through the car. It's the what they call the off-road horn right there. You can see that's been honked a couple times there.
It's been honked a couple times. Gotcha.
But again, having the back of the car cut out provided a lot of things that created easy access to the entire back of the car if we needed to in short order. In the early days, we had two seats in here, but later on, we took the one seat out, moved the gas tank from the back up to almost the middle of the car, get a little better weight distribution. And because all the weight is in the back of these cars, it was pretty hard to keep them from lifting in the back end when you hit something really hard. So getting a little more weight forward helped out with that quite a bit. Western Auto Tires was huge help to us over the years. They developed a lot of tires that majority of the off-roaders used in the old days. You can see the shock setup in the back. On these kind of cars, there usually was a cluster of 4 shocks in here. Sometimes guys would line them all up in a, we used to call that a corn row. So they'd have 3 or 4 shocks all in a row, but we tried to kind of group them up. And
did that seem to make a difference?
It made a quite a bit of difference because they put the shock right over the axle, and so you had a better ability to be able to control the axle movement. And when you spaced them out, it was a different amount of leverage on each shock. The farther it got back, the more it changed the ability for the shock to be able to control the suspension.
I see that you got the reduction gearboxes. Is that with the Johnny Johnson no hop?
That's the Johnny Johnson no hop. Actually, the way he had it designed originally, the gear reduction was down, and he had those braces in there, but then later on we started pulling them back. That increased the wheelbase a little bit, plus it gave a little bit more wheel travel, so they worked really good.
And what kind of horsepower were you getting out of that Don Hatz motor?
Well, back in the day, we were probably getting close to 120.
Ooh,
yeah.
120, huh?
Big horsepower back then. But we had to, and Don Hatz did a great job for us for years on those motors, but he would kind of tune the motor to the course that we were running on. If we were going to be running in Mexico, where the RPMs would be up for extended periods of time. He'd do little things different, keep the motor from blowing up, and we never lost it on Hat's motors, in spite of how much we might have abused them over the years.
Wow, what a cool ride that is, and what a pleasure it was to have it in the Off-Road Motorsports Hall of Fame for about 3 months. And Lorenzo Pearson,
yes,
was the one who let us use it, and our delivery driver, our very own Doug Robertson, dropped it off and picked it up. So we appreciate it and bring it out here, and hopefully we can get another one out here. And thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.
It was a pleasure.
Thanks for letting us have it in there.